I wonder how the others are doing.
I wonder how Saz and little Dodge are doing.
We've been out of touch. Saz took Dodge to live on Grand Pulse, and he was flying airships the last I heard. Then suddenly they both disappeared. I searched everywhere but never found them.
Look at us. All gone our separate ways.
Yes. And I can't tell you how much it means to have you here now. Saz and Snow may have set off on different paths, but I've started to think that, in the end, we're all headed towards the same goal. It's been 10 years already.
This is some kind of ancient city, right?
The city of Padra, or so we believe. It was the center of a great kingdom built by a nation known as the Farseers.
The Farseers? You're telling me there used to be enough of them to build this entire town?
According to our research, we believe they constituted an entire nation. A polity that was ruled by a Cirrus.
Can you see me now? Standing here in this place?
So this nation, Padra? Their leader was a Cirrus, right?
Yes. The Cirrus would read the fates, see the future, and guide her country.
Yule.
Here.
Thanks.
You've traveled through time. I suppose it's not surprising you know about these things. The power to rule was passed down from one Cirrus to the next. She was always called Yule.
If they could read time, why did they die out? Surely they could see the danger coming and do something to avoid it.
No, they were destroyed because they could see the future.
Why?
The Cirrus Yule foresaw the future destruction of this city. Some citizens wanted to try to avert the disaster. Others felt that they should simply abandon their homes and run. A few fell into despair and took their own lives. The divided populace clashed. The nation was torn apart by civil war.
Being able to see the future is awfully dangerous. It can mess with people's heads.
Tell me about it. The nation fell apart, and the survivors fled into the wildlands, avoiding contact with others.
Huh. So you know the story.
Oh! Come on, Director Hope! I want to show them! It's okay to show them, isn't it?
This way. Here. This is what lies at the heart of our paradox. The Oracle Drive. We've been giving it careful study.
But how did you...
Wait. You know of these devices?
Oh, well, yeah. I've heard of them. In books and stuff.
The Oracle Drive appears to be some kind of recording apparatus from ancient times. We've excavated a number of the devices. However, the recordings depict things that cannot be possible. Perhaps you should see for yourselves.
This is how it works.
The device was excavated from an ancient part of the ruins. We used carbon dating methods to determine age. The device and the recording stored within are several centuries old.
But it shows lightning.
Someone in the past recorded this vision of the future. Perhaps it was the seeress Yule herself. What we're concerned about, however, is this. You'll have to excuse the image quality.
Was that my sister?
Yes, I think so. We need to conduct further analysis to be certain.
Is it broken?
No. We've tested both device and data, and everything is nominal. Yet, when we try to view the recording, we get this. Perhaps it's not the recording that's broken. It's the immediate space-time in which we are located.
You mean it could be the paradox? Because the surrounding space-time is twisted, that might be directly affecting the device. So, if the paradox is eliminated, space-time will return to normal. Then we could see the prophecy and find out where my sister is.
Yes, I believe so.
Right.
Here.
An artifact.
This object serves as a key, is that right? We try to make it work ourselves, but with no success.
Yeah. We can use that to travel across time.
Then you may have it. I think it'll be far more useful to you than us. Here.
During the years that passed as we traveled outside time and space, Hope had devoted himself to his research, trying to unlock the mystery of the paradox. If the gates are the cause of the puzzle, they might also be the key to unlocking it. But I wonder, am I getting closer? Will I find lightning in the end?
Time to find that gate.
It was in the ruins.
I'm collecting parts for my computer terminal. If you've got... What I really want to get my hands on is the battery used for one of the old... It wasn't a very popular model. I saw it in a store window once. I got excited and ran in. Really? You'll help me try and find the battery? It might be an impossible task, but if you say you can get your hands on it, you want to know what I'll be using it for? I'm a collector. I'm looking to obtain the... It's been 10 years...
If things aren't recorded, this incident could soon be forgotten.
I wonder what the residents of this ancient city thought of Cocoon and the people living there. There's plenty of room here on Pulse, but I still want to live near Cocoon.
You're friends of the director, right?
Military isn't what it used to be.
The creatures that appear due to the paradox are...
So that...
Whatever the case, it's all conjecture.
A little darkness can't... I know it's a little dark. I want to go back to the city.
You two are famous. People say that you're quite the swordsman. Do you care to prove that I recently received an urgent request from one of the labs at the Academy. They need a fang from a behemoth as soon as possible for a project they're working on. They don't want just any fang, though. They need one that's in pristine condition. There's no possible way to take down a monster of that size without ruining its fang in the process. Now that you know the situation, if you happen to come across any, would you mind sharing them with me? I know it's a lot to ask. Thank you. I appreciate this. Once the Academy gets their hands on an adequate sample, such as the monster's biology and evolutionary background. A behemoth fang? And it's in such good condition. I can't believe you managed to get this. So the rumors were true. You two are nothing less than excellent. The Academy scientists will be thrilled. Once the lab gets a hold of this, they'll be able to figure out everything they need to know about the monster. Like where it comes from. Did the Paradox bring this beast from the past or from the future? Is it the creation of the Foul Sea, humans, or Mother Nature? What you brought us will give us the answers we've been searching for. I want to thank you for helping me out of this predicament. Here, take this as a token of my appreciation.
There's a considerable...
This must be the gate Hope was talking about.
Maybe. Yeah? What?
There's something on your mind.
Yeah, well, sure, but it's just personal stuff.
Is it about the Cirrus?
That's right. Nice guess.
It must be so strange to be able to see beyond your own present.
That reminds me of something Lightning told me. She said that from Valhalla, you can see all of history.
If that's true, then the Padre Cirrus and Lightning have seen the same things. Which means Lightning already knows what's going to happen to us. Something had been bothering Noel. And it had been ever since we heard the story about the Padre Cirrus Yule. But, of course, he wasn't the only one who was troubled. Was it really lightning I saw in the flickering images of the prophecy? The only way to find out is to go through this portal and solve the paradox.
Grand Pulse, a land that bears the scars of ancient war, where flakes of crystal gather and shift like sand in the desert. The Academy has restricted access to this place because it is the homeland of the two heroines who turned to crystal and held Cocoon safe in the sky. It is a land that now...
Is this a future where everything has been destroyed? Or is it a distant past before the world has even come into being?
Space-time has doubled and twisted on itself. The past and future are tangled together as one, Kupo.
The paradox is affecting space-time itself.
Right. And we have to find out what's causing this. Okay.
Whoever it was that created the paradoxes, did they really want an empty, dead world?
In a world abandoned by the Fal'Cie, the ones who were left behind craved nothingness. An empty world.
Did you hear that? Go, Mom!
It's just an old fairy tale.
Come on, Mom. Go, Mom!
Right here, Kupo!
It's like a maze. A crossroads within the paradox itself.
In this space-time, the past and future intersect. I bet if we solve all these puzzles, we could dissolve the current paradox.
Now you're thinking, Kupo!
dragons everywhere.
Your business.
Come on, Mom.
I bet you two can crack it Kupo Kupo.
No problem.
Hey, we did it!
What's different?
Looks like we lost.
Bye.
Is that it?
Koopa!
Go, Mom!
Koopa! Something, Koopa! Koopa! I bet you two can crack it, Koopo. Solve the paradox, Kupo.
Right on schedule. Now we find the gate and its artifact.
There might be other things to discover too. It looks like everything's back to normal.
Time to go.
Right!
Looks like you lost.
Erba, this was their home. But now they're frozen in Cocoon's crystal pillar, never to return. They slept for centuries. And then they awoke again, in our time. Though they came from Grand Pulse, they became Cocoon's saviors.
So you're saying they traveled through time to save the future?
Yeah, I guess they did in a way. Looks like an oracle drive.
Yeah.
Stop.
Sarah!
Lightning. Lightning.
Sarah, I'm sorry.
Hey, the apologies can wait. We got a wedding to plan, right? Right? Like, come on. What do you say? Lightning, I swear to you, we'll make her happy.
I believe you.
My memories. They're real, aren't they? Can they be? Prophecy. It's been changed.
But that's impossible.
If you change the future, you change the past.
It keeps changing?
Change is the constant.
Caius.
I have seen you. I have seen you both.
Yule.
What? You mean Asiris?
I am not the Yule you know.
But...
You must understand, there are many Yules.
Caius.
Wait. I saw you. My sister was fighting you.
What are you doing here in this time?
I learned of your journey, leaping back and forth along the timeline. Yule has been watching everything you do.
No. She's been watching us?
Yes. I see you understand the significance of that. Then you must also understand that I am here for a reason. Your actions have necessitated the strictest sanctions.
Hey, hold on a second. What do you mean, sanctions?
I must protect the sanctity of the timeline.
Caius!
Take this! Get him! Now! Take this! No more shot! Get him! Get him! Take this!
To live is without meaning. You shall pay for your crimes in blood.
Sarah! Stop this, Caius. I am not going to fight you.
Times have changed. I'm not the Caius you once knew. To change history is a sin.
It's too late. The timeline has already changed.
But must we accept this, Yule?
If you change the future, you change the past. You can remold history as your heart desires.
Let's go now, before you are made to witness more. Come.
Yule.
An artifact, Upo!
What does Caius want?
No. That girl, Yule. She seemed to know all about the Oracle Drive. Did she come to solve the paradox too?
No, I think she came to... Wait a second. Something's not right.
What? What's wrong?
Sorry, it's nothing. Just nerves getting to me. I thought maybe I was forgetting something really important. She was the same. The same face, the same voice. But even so, she didn't know me at all.
You mean you?
Yes. Well, no questions?
Before we came here, you said it was personal stuff, remember? I'm a smart girl, I can take a hint. So, I'm not going to pry.
Yeah, sorry. And thanks.
Sure. Lightning, Noel and I traveled to Erba. You wouldn't believe how much happened to us there. We found a prophecy that the seeress of the Farseers had recorded. We saw a young girl called Yule, just like the seeress. And we met a man named Caius, the man you were fighting in my dream. I guess what worries me the most, though, is that Noel looks sad. Sadder than I've ever seen him. And there's something else, too. The strange thing that both Caius and Yule said about the past. If you change the future, you change the past. I'm afraid of what that might mean for us. When Noel and I solved the paradox, we changed the future. Does that mean the past of Hope and the others has also changed?
At the summit of Yashas stands the ruins of the Farseer city Padra. This was the capital of a flourishing civilization storied in the annals of Grand Pulse. Here, the young Hope XIII is leading the Academy in an effort to learn more about the mysterious...
Back in the sky.
The eclipse is over. Or it never existed in the first place. History here has changed.
If the paradox didn't happen, then maybe Hope never had any reason to come here.
There's still the Oracle Drive. Maybe that would have been enough of a draw for him. Only one way to find out.
Said that changing the future will also change the past. Is this what she meant? The eclipse doesn't happen because we solved the paradox in the future?
Maybe. But we can't be sure.
You know, that Caius guy seems to know a lot about what's going on. Could he be the one who caused the paradox and the eclipse?
No. He wants to protect the timeline, not change it.
It's a strange thing, trying to change history by yourself. This man, have you met him before? Do you know him?
A man called Caius. Taught me how to fight. But that was in a different time, a different place. The face and the name are the same, but...
Maybe he's using the gates just like us. Trying to protect history.
Then he has a lot to answer for. The Caius I knew left us behind. Took off on his own. That was how I lost Yule.
the eclipse. What was it looking for up in the sky?
The future, maybe? Who knows?
Take that!
Is that it?
Welcome home.
How did you...
Yule. Did you come through the gate too?
The one you met was a different Yule. A Yule from the future.
What?
So, you don't know me either.
I know about you. I've been watching you both.
You can see the future, can't you?
I can trace the timeline. I see the future and lead others along the correct path. I came here to confirm something I already know. You and I are the same.
What do you mean?
You, too, can show others the way.
Wait. I don't get it. How are we the same?
It looks like Yule lives in this time, too.
Noel, are you okay?
Yeah, it was just so unexpected. Threw me for a loop.
She talked about tracing the timeline. Could she be the Cirrus from ancient Padra?
Padra collapsed centuries ago. She can't be the same person.
Then maybe a distant descendant? But we were always told that no one lived down here on Grand Pulse.
Well, you and your friends survived all right, didn't you? By helping each other out?
We journeyed through time, solved the paradox, and met two girls who looked exactly the same. And now, at last, we found our way back to Hope's Oracle Drive. He'll be waiting for us. Or perhaps he won't. Maybe after all this time, Hope has forgotten us.
I was afraid of what would happen if no one was here.
I guess the ruins were interesting enough. They didn't need the paradox to draw them here.
When the gate was found here, word traveled fast. Since then, they haven't found anything exciting. The paradox...
I'm with the Academy. I've been here for a while, researching the gates for the most part. However, the director ordered me to come here and investigate the area.
The director's really taking it to heart.
The sun feels so amazing! Time for my feathers to soak up some of that good old vitamin D for extra fluff. Oh, Chocobogalina! Sorry, didn't see you there. Thank you for shopping here on this bright and sunny day.
Work is going very smoothly.
Is there a major discovery?
Director, who are you waiting for?
I don't know. But I think they'll be here soon.
In a world where the paradox was solved, the eclipse never darkened the sky in the first place. No one remembered that Noel and I had been here. But even so, Hope was there, waiting for us. Of course, his memories had changed. We had our 10-year reunion all over again, as if our last meeting had never happened. When we explained his memories had changed because the paradox had been dissolved, Hope believed us without question. And then...
I have something I want to show you. This is a recording of the future. We're unable to identify the location or circumstances. There is one thing we're sure about, however. And remember, we don't know what era this is. Lightning is alive in that place. In my memory, Lightning disappeared after the battle with Orphan. But she's living somewhere in the future.
So it's not just a dream, is it?
She's out there.
Then I'm going to find her.
Koopa Koopa?
And you will find her, Sarah. After all, you traveled through time and found me. Many years of research have finally borne fruit. It all began with the Oracle Drive. We excavated it from ruins many centuries old. Yet it recorded an image of Cocoon, supported on a pillar of crystal. It was an impossibility, an enigma. Impossible, but a reality nonetheless. This is when I learned what I must do. If it was possible to journey through time and look into the future, then it must also be possible to travel backwards and change the past.
Right.
I wanted to change history, make things better. Not just bring Lightning back, but Vanille, and Fang, and my mother.
So that's what your research was about.
Chasing the impossible, you might say. But you've made me realize something. It's clear to me now we are not the only ones who are intervening in history.
Oh?
The past has already been changed. Sarah, you are the only one who remembers a time when Lightning survived the fall of Cocoon.
Yeah.
Director!
Caius.
What happened? Did the prophecy get rewritten?
Not necessarily rewritten. It could be the original prophecy restored as it once was. Perhaps a continuation of the first recording.
If this is showing us the future, then someday Cocoon will fall. Noel, you told me in your time Cocoon didn't exist like it does now.
Yeah. It came to ground long before I was born. After it happened, the whole world just fell apart pretty much.
But who made it fall? Could it have been Caius?
No. He couldn't do that.
When is Cocoon supposed to fall? How many years? Is it soon?
No. Not for a couple of centuries.
Oh, that's a long time from now. I mean, none of us will even be alive to see it.
But others will. Cocoon will fall into Grand Pulse. Imagine the catastrophe. Think how many lives will be destroyed.
Right. That's the future I lived in.
It doesn't have to happen. No, we can change the future. We can stop Cocoon from falling and make your world a better place.
Yeah, but how? You think you can go to the time when it falls and hold it up yourselves? Do you even have a gate to take you there?
Well,
It might not be necessary to travel to the specific time and place.
How so?
The future depends on what we do now, right? Yes, there is a chance Cocoon will fall, but we can start working now to prevent it from happening.
Right.
But what if you can't, Hope?
We can at least work to mitigate the damage. If we begin our research now, we have time. Then, should Cocoon indeed fall, we can help protect the planet and save the victims.
Okay, let's do it. We could try to solve things at the other end, in the future. While you start preparing in the here and now.
Yes, let's change the future.
If you change the future...
If you change the future, you change the past.
Sarah?
It's nothing. Hope, thank you for the help.
Time will separate us, but we'll share a common goal.
Hope dreamed of changing the past. The weight of history drove him forward. But now, he's turning to face the future. A future even more frightening than the past. Sarah, do you believe too? Do you believe in your own past?
Lightning was fighting in Valhalla. That's where I met her. And that's when she told me to come and find Sarah.
I see. Valhalla, otherwise known as the Unseen World.
I think Lightning wants us to fix the timeline. Put it back how it was. Maybe that's why she gave me the power to travel through time and control monsters.
She was unable to do anything on her own, so she turned to the one person she trusted more than anyone. Yes, it is possible, although the idea raises even more questions.
Listen, Hope. What are we supposed to do if we want to save the future?
The space-time is twisted and must be straightened. Find the largest paradox and resolve the contradictions. Tell me, Noel, looking back from the future, what was the most dramatic event in history?
The fall of Cocoon, no question. Wait. Do you think someone created a paradox to make that happen?
Assuming such a thing is possible, then yes, maybe. Again, hypothetically speaking, I wonder if the man that Lightning was fighting is involved.
If he is, we're in big trouble.
I shall try to avert the tragedy. Then, just maybe, you will have homes you can return to. Believe in your future. You can bring the people you love together again.
No. You know, I started this journey hoping to find my sister. But now, I want more. I want to save the future.
So do I, Sarah. So do I. Time to travel again.
Kupo! Find the gate and the key, Kupo!
Right now, we don't have a clue where the artifact might be. But there are still some places we haven't checked out.
We should try asking some of the people around here. They might know something that will help.
The director came by earlier to the area where they found the Oracle Drive is up ahead. It's exciting to think there may be other amazing objects buried there too.
I wish something would happen.
Various records of magic and sorcery are being uncovered. There was a spell to summon Eidolon. It was a forbidden art, though, as it shortened the conjurer's lifespan. The people of the past must have lived in fear of, but had respect for, ones who held such powers.
Important relics have been detected nearby.
Come on, Mom.
All right then. Where's the gate that fits this key?
I don't sense anything strange within the ruins, but I did feel a disturbance from the direction of the mountains, Kupo.
Noel, we can change the future, can't we?
We can, and we will. Then we can go back to homes that we've made safe.
Lightning. Thanks to Hope, I can see light at the end of the tunnel. He told us that if we solve the paradox, we can save the future. Meanwhile, in his own way, and in his own time, Hope is working toward the same goal. Together, we can keep Cocoon safe. And if we do, then I know I'll be able to bring you home. I believe this with all my heart.
How many times must I see this?
Another detour?
It's easy to get lost when you leap across time, Kupo.
We can go back to the gate anytime. Let's take a breather.
Oh, thanks.
Say, Sarah. You remember when you told me that you saw lightning in me, in your dreams?
Kupo?
Yeah.
Are you still having them?
No. The last time I saw lightning was the night before we met. Although, I've had lots of dreams about what happened the next day.
Okay.
Why do you ask?
I was just curious.
All right. My turn. I want to know about Yule.
I don't know anything about either of the Yules you met.
What do you mean? She could be a time traveler, right? Just like you and me and Snow.
I don't think so. She's like a reincarnation. A new Yule born over and over. In each generation of the Farseers, a girl with the same face, the same powers born. That girl is always called Yule.
So you're saying every age we travel to, there's a different Yule waiting? A Yule from Erba and a Yule from Yasha's Massif.
But they're all different. And neither are the Yule I knew. Although it took me a long time to actually start believing it.
Kupo.
Noel, I've been thinking. If we keep traveling through time and resolving paradoxes and changing history, doesn't that mean the future you come from will change along with everything else?
Perhaps it'll become a future where I never existed.
Is that possible?
Sure it is. But it's okay if it does. There's too much sadness in my world. Your future. It'd be better if it never happened at all. Well, come on. Let's go. We've got a date with Lightning, remember?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kupo?
Something looks different from the last time we were here. Mog, is this even the same place?
This is the void beyond, Kupo. It's just one of the many shadows of Valhalla to be found, Kupo.
So it looks similar, but it's really a separate world. That's why there are all these little differences.
Makes sense. Let's go see what changed.
Go that way! Awesome! This throne. I remember it from my dream. This is where lightning was praying to the goddess. This throne. I remember it.
Minstrels of old sang of a secret place, a place that hid on the border between life and death, between oblivion and eternity. In that mythical niche could be found a palace of wondrous entertainment. It was a fantastical Neverland with a staff of surpassing beauty and a proprietor who was more than human. Only those blessed by Lady Luck would ever stumble through its legendary doors. And now, as if plucked from a children's storybook, that very palace looms invitingly before Sarah and Noel.
Check it out. What is this place?
I don't think it's a theme park. Maybe a casino? But I've never seen anything like it before.
Well, I guess it's worth taking a look.
this paradise serendipity. You guys are travelers lost in time, right? Is this your first time here?
Wait, so you know who we are?
All sorts of people come here for different reasons. Don't worry, we won't try to get in the way of you having fun. In this place, we're all just servants of the goddess. You might know her as Lady Luck.
I don't really know much about gambling or placing bets.
All the better. You've heard of beginner's luck, haven't you? To play the games, you'll need to purchase some casino coins from the exchange desk. Go, enjoy!
Hello there. It's a place where dreams come true.
Welcome, guys. Serendipity is the most fantastic place you'll ever visit in your life.
What a waste.
I'm here to assist you with whatever. Do you have any questions on how to play any of the games? You'll need to purchase casino.
A new section of the casino is being built as we speak. It's going to be a special area created just for our regular patrons. It will whisk you away from reality and make you forget about time. We'll see you back soon. May Lady Luck smile upon you today.
The first rule of gambling is knowing when to quit. But I do like watching the patrons get excited about letting their bets ride. They look so hopeful. I recommend the slot machines to any first-timers. If you want to show off your chocobo, the chocobo races are the way to go. Some areas are still under construction. I hope you come back when they're finished to enjoy the new attractions we'll be offering.
My dear travelers of time, I see you have in your possession some fragments. Do you know their power?
Well, we're not exactly sure what they do.
Those fragments are remnants of a time past. The goddess's will is that they fall into the hands of those with the purest of hearts.
So are they something we're supposed to have, or...?
You too are their rightful bearers. You will find more as you continue your journey in the outside world. Come back and present them to me, and I shall grant you a humble gift. This must be the goddess's will. Please, let time, the world, escape the nightmare it faces. If you present me with any fragments you...
New games. We're creating a brand. The rules won't be too. It'll be an extension of the casino. Unfortunately, it's not quite finished. But be sure to come back and visit us once it's ready.
There are many enjoyable ways to spend your time here. Save up your coins for fantastic prizes. Take a chance to make a life-changing bet. Some like to groom chocobos and watch them place in the races.
Welcome to the I see you have a way with it. Do you have a chocobo in your party? You need to register your chocobo, and you can win casino coins by betting on the race.
All right, I've got this.
Speaking of which, I wonder how Saz is doing. He used to have a little chocobo just like this one.
It'd be funny if he actually came here too.
Go! You can do it!
It didn't even place. Oh, we almost forgot to pay.
7 coins? Welcome! This is where you can exchange your coins. In order to play the games at the casino, once you've won yourself more casino coins, you can stop by any time to check out. May you be blessed by the goddess of fortune.
Even the prizes have been affected by the paradox.
Ding, ding, ding! Today's my lucky day!
I think I forgot.
Do you have any questions? You'll need to purchase. Aren't the cards pretty?
I'm gonna win.
I see you've finally obtained the prize of your choice. Congratulations to you both. I must admit, I enjoyed playing against opponents like yourselves. I'd like to thank you for making it worth my time.
This is a fragment, right? If I take this with me, this world won't disappear or anything like that, will it?
We'll be fine for the time being. After all, this world is but a dream, a fantasy, a place that doesn't exist. However, if you can find a place for us in your hearts, we will continue to live on for all of eternity.
Even if you disappear, you'll live on forever?
That is the ideology and belief of our creator.
What do you mean, creator? Who are you?
You know who I am. I am the owner of this fine casino. Nothing more, nothing less.
Which prize do I want?
Greetings and salute. What can I do? May you be blessed.
A miscalculation.
The machines have good days, and talk to me if you want to know the It's not doing well, but it's...
and memory, frozen in crystal, fear and panic grip the Hunter village. The Prairie Flan,
Not sure. Very good. It's been sealed.
Storm's finally over. Thank you. You know what they say. Heroes make it.
Come on, Mog.
Here! Here!
One for me! One for me!
It looks like they had luck and the weather on their side.
You did it. The storm is gone. I don't know how to thank you two.
Go, Mog! Go! Down! One for me! One for me!
That was fun. Here! This is fun.
I need help! Yes, we broke the seal on the gate.
The vile peaks, with their mountains of detritus and wandering pulsework horrors, have resisted exploration since Cocoon first floated in the sky. This graveyard of twisted metal was also a proving ground for Lightning and her companions as they struggled against their L'Cie fates and their own inner turmoil. Sarah and Noel could never have known that the journey of the L'Cie would bring disaster to the peaks 200 years into the future.
AF. A large-scale distortion was observed in the Vile Peaks, a land filled with ancient debris. The Academy dispatched Blitz Squadron, an investigative unit, to check the area. The elite Academy force armed themselves with anti-paradox weapons. Their mission was simple, to find out just what was causing this spatial distortion. However, the airship carrying the crew disappeared within the clouds looming over the Vile Peaks. That day, 6 elite soldiers vanished without a trace. And it was my fault. I was responsible.
What is this place? Looks like a dumping ground.
The Vile Peaks. Kupo? You know, Lightning told me she came here on a mission once.
So your sister's been here too. I bet that's no coincidence.
Yeah?
Go, Mog!
Down here, Kupo!
Where am I? Who are you guys? Do you know how long I've been out for? The shadow! Where did that shadow go? I'm not sure what's going on, but I think it's safe to assume that I'm miles away from the rest of my unit. We were headed to our mission LZ on an airship. I remember there was a really bad storm that day. Out of nowhere, a dark shadow enveloped the sky and a monstrous creature appeared in front of us. We lost power, and the airship crashed to the ground. Everything went dark. The next thing I know, I wake up in this place. But, well, you know the rest.
You got pulled into a paradox. Who knows? You might even be in a different time than before.
Is that possible? Are you saying this isn't 10 AF? That means the others...
Are you alright? Oh no, you're hurt!
Seems like it. I'm trying, but I can't move my leg. Damn it, what am I supposed to do?
You stay here and try to get some rest. We'll go and find your friends.
Would you? I would really appreciate it. There are 5 others in my unit. Tell them Torreno of Blitz Squadron sent you to look for them. Here's a map of the land. I hope it helps. The sergeant's call sign is Blitz. That's where we got the name for our squad.
Come on, Mog.
No good, Kupo!
You said before that Lightning's been here in the past. I wonder if she had to deal with this monster too. Do you remember hearing any stories about it?
No, I don't think she mentioned anything like it. But it would be easy to hide in a place with so much rubble like this. It's possible it was asleep this whole time.
Please, don't kill me!
here to kill you. We came to help.
Sorry, I thought you were gonna kill me. Wait, are you a search party?
Yes. We heard the crazy story about a dark shadow that took down your airship.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. The corporal and I were thrown out of the ship, and when I came to, it was standing right in front of me. Listen up, I'm only gonna say this once. Don't go any further. That thing, that monster, it's not something you want to mess with. If you value your lives at all, I suggest you turn around and go back. I'll go check on Torino.
He said the corporal was thrown out of the ship too, right? That means he should be around here somewhere. He couldn't have gone too far.
I hate to say it, but it also probably means that he's not alive either. In any case, let's look for him and bring him back to the others.
Yeah, but I think we need to be really careful around this place. Are you a corporal in Blitz Squadron?
How on earth do you know who I am? Who are you, anyway?
We can talk later. Right now, we need to get you out of here.
You agreed to help find the rest of my unit? It's comforting to know there are still good people in the world, but I can't go with you. I have to stay here. The monster that attacked us is still lurking around this place. A creature possessing that kind of power, who knows what kind of damage it can do to Cocoon? Someone needs to stay here and keep the beast occupied, or else the entire world could be in danger. No, you're just gonna get yourself killed. But perhaps, if you two came all this way by yourselves, then it's possible that you have what it takes to defeat it. Alright, if you want, give it a shot. But if you're serious, talk to my men first. That loathsome creature isn't going anywhere. Before you came to find me, you ran into a few of my guys, right? Falcon's the one to talk to. He's got a keener. He might have noticed something about the monster. Tell him that Corporal Thunder orders him to give you his full cooperation. That's my call sign. Thunder. The corporal's alive? You sure? That's great news! Are you joking? You plan on taking on that monster? Come on, you're just gonna get yourselves killed! The corporal ordered me to cooperate. No way! He knows that no one has the strength to go up against that thing.
It's true. He's out there fighting all by himself.
The corporal's always been one to shoulder all the responsibility. Definitely sounds like something he would do. Okay, then how about this? What's the corporal's call sign? That's right. So you really did talk to the corporal. Fine. I'll tell you everything you want to know. A powerful energy source was being sent to that area from another time. In fact, it was so powerful that it even blew up our calibrator. The creature's getting its powers from a different time. Getting rid of that power source should weaken it considerably. Take this with you, so you don't get lost along the way. might have a shot if we cut off its energy source. I don't plan on leaving this place until it dies. It's either him or...
In 400 AF, the Academy is the de facto government. Their crowning achievement is Academia, a magnificent city which surpasses any that existed on Cocoon under the fal'Cie hegemony. The man that laid the foundations for the project was XIII-2, the leader of the Academy in its formative years. Science has progressed to the stage where mankind is able to build its own artificial fal'Cie. Powered by this proto-fal'Cie, human society flourishes like never before.
The power to influence the future. The power to alter destiny. Such an ability may, if one was not careful, change a person's fate for the worse. Such power was never meant for mortal man. There are none who possess the wisdom to wield it. Sarah, you must seek out your own answers as you waver at the edge of despair.
Wow. How do you build something like this?
A little bit at a time, I guess. It probably took a lot of people working together over decades, maybe even centuries, to make this city what it is now.
They had a vision for the future, and it grew from there, huh? You know what, Sarah? I used to think the only way to make a better future was to change something right away, in the here and now. But creating something for people to build on? That's not a bad idea. Right? Even if it can't be completed in one lifetime, it's still worth starting. If you believe that someone in the next generation will take up the same ideal, then the dream lives on.
That sounds like Hope's way.
I wish she could have seen it.
You mean? She's very special to you, isn't she?
She was, but I couldn't protect her. Oh. Huh? Who did this?
Not a human. Only Chelsea have this power. Everyone attack!
Way to go, Sarah!
Going our way, Kubo.
No more. We should stay here and wait to get rescued.
Threat level Sigma. All sections of academia on high alert.
What threat? I hope they're not talking about us.
The bots must see us as intruders.
That can't be good. We should look for a way to slip through.
This terminal's on. Shall we do some snooping?
Snoop away. We can't fight back if we don't know what we're facing. Who's closing things off?
I don't think it is a who. This is all the work of machines.
I'm working on restoring the network. The database is being flooded with corrupt information.
Corrupt information? Is that a side effect of the paradox?
That's the current theory. At this rate, it won't be long before the entire network is infected.
Is there anything we can do to help?
There is. The paradox seems to be spreading from our topographical data bank. If we can replace this section with the correct data, maybe we can stop the corrupt...
And we can help you do this?
Yes, you can. What we need is data from places that someone has physically visited. We need area maps that are 100% confirmed. This is the Yashas Massif. We can certainly use this data. I sure hope we can restore it.
You have to stay away from the security bots! They're out of control!
Oh, thinking about the sea makes me so sad. They used to be regular people, you know? They lived their lives just like you and me. Well, not exactly like me, of course, since I'm not human. I feel so blue. But I might feel better if you buy something. Thank you, God. I hope my shop is helping people in some way.
They're taking up position in front of the wall.
Here! We're such a great team. That guy must have been the gatekeeper, huh?
Guess so. Now we know how to get past the rest of these barricades.
Assessing formation.
Take this!
Lockdown status limit.
Try this! Let's get back to it.
this way.
More this? No, I think we're trapped.
I think you're right.
Don't hate me.
All right, we give up. We won't fight anymore, so why don't you show yourself? Caius.
Pretend to capitulate and buy yourself time. It's not a bad strategy.
You've got no reason to fight me, Caius.
Wrong. You are the enemy. You are contradictions in the timeline. I have every reason to eliminate you. 200 years ago, you learned the forbidden history, and were entombed in that tower as a consequence. But now you stand before me alive and well once again. What can that be if not a paradox?
Towers and forbidden histories? What's he talking about? Could it be something from the future?
Could be. Maybe at some point we travel 200 years before this time and encounter Caius there. But I don't plan on letting him kill us.
There is no mistake. You are one and the same. A distortion, a contradiction.
But Caius, this is unlike you. If we're in your way, why not just stop us yourself?
A fitting sacrifice was required for you to comprehend your transgressions. To that end, I enlisted some assistance.
Sarah!
Threat level Omega. Space-time stability at risk.
Keep your guard up.
Killing him. But why? Why would you do that?
Cocoon Spousey were like that too. I wouldn't think twice about sacrificing human life.
People, this is happening because of us.
And we're the only ones who can save them. We can't stop now.
Now! Here!
Way to go, Sarah!
God! I'm sorry!
Your very existence poisons the timeline and invites disaster.
He really is convinced we're the cause of this paradox, huh?
Vermin. If this tragedy is to come to an end, no trace of you can remain in this reality.
Caius, we gotta catch him and make him talk.
Take it easy. If we rush in, we might just lose sight of him.
Enough! Try this!
Take this!
True history? Which part was that?
He thinks we're his enemies because of something that happened in the past. So we travel back in time and find out why.
You mean go back 200 years and look for this tower? Okay, let's find a gate and figure it out.
Hey, do you think there could be a gate on the far side?
And Caius smashed the bridge to block our path? If he thinks that's gonna stop us, he can think again.
Now he's over there!
Damn it. What's his deal? Is he goading me on or just toying with me?
Now! Get him! Get him! Take this! Darn! Now! Take this! Now!
Where are you going, Caius? Stand and fight me!
No. Don't...
Right in!
Don't hate me.
Stay focused.
Be gone. Should we keep chasing him? We'll just run into another trap.
I'm willing to take that risk. We need to find out what he's up to.
It's our future.
Identification error. Identification error.
Could the gate be over there?
Welcome. I'm down in the dumps of homelessness. Thank you kindly. I hope my shop is helping people.
Take this!
Another pack. Huel! Are you okay? No!
No!
Stay focused.
I'm good to go.
You will...
No! Look out!
I've got it! You'll lie!
I saw death. If I were to live, it would bring contradiction to the timeline.
But why?
It's because of us. Just like Kaya said, we're causing a paradox to occur. Because of that, Yul has to... She has to...
Caius is not here.
You mean he's not here in the city?
Yul, hold on, please!
No, I am not the Yul you once knew. But thank you.
For the love of Metro, don't thank me. An artifact from Yul.
She's showing us the way.
Yeah.
Papa. The gate is up there, Kupo.
Yule saw everything, you realize that? She knew exactly what would happen today. There was never a time she didn't.
But even so, she didn't try to avoid her fate.
It's the law of the Farseers. Seers must not change history to save themselves. Because if they do, they can doom thousands of others to a worse fate instead. How about it? Ready for the truth?
The law of the Farseers. It's a terrible thing to live by. Because to obey it means someone has to sacrifice themselves. Lightning, tell me, is there no way for us to save everybody? Noel and I are traveling through these gates because we believe we can change our fate. But even as we do, I can't forget what Yule said. She said Caius isn't in this city. But if that's true, who was it that we met here?
Augusta Tower is the central information processing facility of the Academy. The entire edifice is occupied by the machinery of an artificial intelligence that possesses unprecedented processing power. It also houses the Proto-Fal'Cie project, an ambitious plan to create a man-made Fal'Cie. Here too is recorded the forbidden history, although no human survives to remember it.